Wind and Truth, the final installment for now in the Stormlight Archives, is releasing at the end of this year. I think it's December 6th of 2024. And I spent the last 4 months reading every Cosmere book, novel and short story there is, and here are some things that I learned and wish I knew before I started my Cosmere journey. Before we get into that, hi. My name is Finn. I love reading epic and high fantasy books, especially very long fantasy series. And if you are into that kind of stuff as well, feel free to subscribe. This channel is still new, so feel free to leave your feedback in the comments as well. First thing that I learned, and probably most important thing after finishing all of the books, was number one, you don't have to read and binge all of the books at once. I personally just enjoy immersing myself in one world at a time, and I don't read any kind of book while I'm into that specific series. So don't get stressed when other people are reading faster or slower than you. It doesn't matter as long as you enjoy your journey. There is no time limit at all. Even if you are not finished by the time that the 5th Stormlight book releases, it does not really matter because the book will still be good and readable once you are done at your own pace. Secondly, you do not necessarily need to follow a specific reading order. I know the fandom and the internet and everyone keeps telling you you should read this series in this order and this book after this book. It doesn't matter. Most of the cosmic connections right now are just hints and cameos and mentions of different series that we have read or other books within that same universe. There is not a single book or series that explicitly forces you to understand the Cosmere as a concept, maybe except for Sunlit Man, which is the very last book you're gonna read, so it doesn't matter. If you do not want to follow a specific reading order or you do not want to start with a specific series within the Cosmere, then don't. Pick the series, pick the book that is of most interest to you, because it's most important that you enjoy what you're reading and enjoy the journey rather than you following a specific order. If you're somewhat good at remembering, you will pick up the connections either way. And if you're not good at remembering, like I am, there are tons of videos out there explaining all of the connections and highlighting everything. So just read all the books and then do a nice little YouTube binge on the Cosmere relationships. If you want to read the Cosmere explicitly with the goal to pick up every connection, every mention, every hint, like I did, it can be helpful to follow a specific reading order. In this case, I can make a video on that as well, so let me know if that's something you want to know more about. Thirdly, as with most things, beware of spoilers, especially if you're a lot on TikTok or Instagram or even YouTube. The creators of the videos most of the time are very good at highlighting and warning of spoilers, but the comment sections in those videos it's war out there. So do not even go into any kind of comment section on any kind of Cosmere video because you will get spoiled. I promise you, don't do it. Number 4, your experience and your enjoyment is your own. If you like a very unpopular Cosmere book, that's valid. If you dislike a very popular Cosmere book, that is valid too, like I do. I think Words of Radiance is not as good as The Way of Kings, and I got constantly flamed for that. But it doesn't matter because your experience is your own. No one is you, and your experience with the book is unique. So don't let people tell you what you should or should not like. And don't let people ever tell you that you're enjoying something wrong. My last tip, and number 5, for getting started in the Cosmere is you should take breaks. I didn't, but that's just my specific case. I recommend taking breaks between series because the Cosmere is very unique in that way. We have separated series that are not very interconnected at all. So you can read Mistborn Era 1, which is a trilogy, then pause, read something else, do something else, come back to the Cosmere, read Stormlight, or read Mistborn Era 2, take a break, read something else, etc. The very beautiful thing about the Cosmere is that all of the series are self-contained. You do not need to read any other series to understand all of them. Maybe except Mistborn, because Era 2 is, Era 2. But other than that, you can start with the standalones, take a break. You can read Mistborn, take a break. You can read Stormlight, take a break. You can also start with any kind of those series. I personally started with Stormlight and then started my reread with Mistborn Era 1, which is a good start, I feel like, but you can also start with Warbreaker, which is a standalone, or Elantris, which is also a standalone, or you start with Stormlight, like I did. It really doesn't matter. The most important thing is that you have fun, that you enjoy your journey, that you enjoy reading the Cosmere and traveling through that world, because it is a beautiful world with very unique magic system, epic fights, epic moments, such great character development that it would be a shame to let other people dictate how you should enjoy that stuff. If you found those tips helpful, feel free to subscribe to this channel. It's still new, I'm still building it. So if you have any kind of feedback or suggestions, please leave a comment and let me know how I can improve those videos for you. Thank you for watching. Until next time.